This disturbing experiment reveals more about sales psychology than any sales training ever could. Back in 1961, psychologist Stanley Milgram conducted a brutal test. He told participants they were helping with a learning study. Their job was to administer electric shocks to a learner every time they got an answer wrong. The shock started at 15 volts and went all the way up to 450, labeled danger, severe shock. This is where it gets disturbing. The learner was actually an actor. No real shocks were given, but the participants didn't know that. And when the learner screamed in pain, begged them to stop, even went silent as if unconscious, 65% of participants continued shocking all the way to the maximum voltage. Why? Because an authority figure in a lab coat told them to continue. And here's what this teaches us about sales psychology. People will do things they know are wrong if someone they perceive as an authority tells them that it's okay. They're going to override their own judgment. They will ignore their instincts. They're going to follow instructions even when everything inside them says to stop. This is why authority is one of the most powerful forces in all of sales. When you establish yourself as an expert, people defer to your judgment. They trust your recommendations even when they conflict with their initial thoughts. They follow your guidance because authority creates compliance. But here's the ethical reality. With great authority comes great responsibility. The Milgram experiment showed that people will harm others when authority figures give them permission to. In sales, this means you can influence people to buy things that aren't in their best interest. You can use authority to manipulate instead of serve. The best salespeople understand this power and they use it ethically. They build authority not to manipulate compliance, but to guide people towards solutions that actually help them. They recognize that just because you can influence somebody, that does not mean you should. If you guys want daily practices to build ethical authority in sales so you influence without manipulating, that's exactly what Be Better is built for. Comment the word better, and I will send you the link to the program, which, by the way, is literally $1 a month.